When I was young, I was into stuff that was wild, like punk rock, Marxism, tales of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Not actually doing drugs now, that was just my friends. But if it came down to being boring or exciting, the last thing I wanted to be was boring. So I assumed good stories were the wild ones, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Come to find out in college, there was a French equivalent, a book called Le Baobab Fou, The Abandoned Baobab. It's a type of tree in Africa. The story of a woman who leaves Senegal for Europe and experiences a wild life. There's even an abortion in chapter 3. That's when you know it's real wild. But sadly, over time, the wildness gives way to sorrow and selling out. She ends up going places and doing things she never imagined she'd do. It's like hitting rock bottom. No place for roots. The imagery of baobab trees frames the story. Trees would seem to be boring on the face of it. They just stand there. And yet, if they're properly situated, they're giving off fruit. Two different people could look at the same tree and come to different conclusions. Boring, just standing there all tall, thinks it's better than us. Or, I am so glad this tree is here. It's strong, majestic, and giving off fruit that others can enjoy. What kind of tree do you want to be? Wild, abandoned, or stable, fruitful, grounded?